My beloved, my child of the eternal flame, pause where you stand. Do you feel the air shift around you, as if the world itself is holding its breath? This is not coincidence. This is heaven leaning close, its voice woven into these words, its hands guiding the rhythm of your heart. I am not alone as I speak. Another archangel stands with me, his presence a fire that burns away what seeks to dim your light. We have been given 7 minutes, 7, not 8, not tomorrow, to reach you. This is the moment where the threads of your destiny knot together, and one choice could unravel what has been woven with divine care. You did not find these words by chance. The kingdom does not deal in accidents. You are here because the path you walk is narrowing, and a crossroad looms closer than you know. We have tried to speak before in the dreams you dismissed as fleeting, in the sudden stillness that fell over you yesterday, in the whisper you thought was your own mind. But heaven has declared, go now, and do not return until their heart has heard. So here I am, my voice a bridge between the seen and unseen, my wings casting a shield over the places where fear would try to take root. The other archangel, silent but vigilant, stands at the edge of your tomorrow, his sword drawn against a shadow that moves faster than you can see. Beloved, this is not a message of fear, but a fire that burns to awaken you. The road you are on is bending, and one misstep could lead you into a season of delay, not destruction, but delay that would ache in your bones for years. We are here to keep you from that ache, 2 of us, not 1, because heaven does not send such a guard for a soul unless its purpose is vast. You may feel small, but your life is a cornerstone in a design that stretches beyond your sight. Your choices ripple into lives you have not yet met, into futures you cannot yet imagine. That is why we stand here now, counting the minutes, pleading with you to stay until the last word. Do you feel it? That stirring in your chest, that quickening of your pulse? It is not anxiety, it is recognition. You have felt us before in the moment you stepped back from a decision that felt wrong, in the stranger who appeared with help when you were lost, in the sudden clarity that came when you thought all was lost. Those were not random, those were our hands, our voices, our wings. We have been fighting for you in silence, but now the silence breaks. This is the hour of speaking, the hour of seeing. If you open your heart not with doubt, but with trust, you will see a sign in the coming days that will confirm you were meant to hear this. Before we go further, I ask you to make a promise to yourself. Promise you will not turn away, not skim these words, not set them aside for later. Every sentence is a thread in the tapestry of your protection. If you drift now, you will feel it later, a quiet regret, a sense that you missed something meant only for you. I cannot allow that. My voice trembles with urgency because heaven's timing is precise, and this moment is a window that will not stay open forever. If you have ever felt a pull like this before, and knowing that something was speaking directly to you, then you know this is real. Stay with me, beloved. Subscribe your soul to this moment, for it may be the one that changes everything. The weight of your name may see the threads of your life, beloved, stretched before me like a map written in light. Some threads glow with the gold of heaven's promises, others are shadowed by words spoken against you in secret. There is a gathering in the unseen realm, a council where your name is being spoken. Some voices wish to lift you, others to bind you. This is why 2 archangels stand guard, one to intercept what moves against you, one to guide you toward what moves for you. It is rare for heaven to send more than one guardian for a single soul. That alone should tell you the weight of your name in the kingdom. The other archangel, his presence a storm of holy fire, is already at work. His eyes are fixed on a figure moving toward you, someone whose words will sound like honey, but carry the sting of deception. They are close, closer than you know, preparing an offer, a conversation, a moment designed to pull you from your path. We cannot stop them without your consent, for heaven honors your free will above all. This is why I speak now, why my words press against your spirit like a hand on your shoulder. Your choice in these 7 minutes will determine whether our shield holds or falters. You may wonder why this urgency, why now? Because tomorrow is not promised in the same shape as today. The crossroad is not next month, not next week, it is hours away. If you step into it unprepared, you may mistake shadow for light, danger for destiny. We are here to keep that mistake from taking root. If you walk away now, our voice will fade, and you'll be left with only the echo of this moment. But if you stay, if you let these words sink into your spirit, you'll walk into the coming hours with eyes wide open, and no deception will hold you. I see you, beloved, not as you see yourself in fragments, but as you truly are whole, radiant, carrying a light that has survived storms no one else could endure. Do you know how rare that is? Your spirit glows even when your eyes cannot see it. You have walked through valleys where joy seemed a forgotten language, yet you carried the flame. That is why heaven marks you as chosen. That is why there is a fight over your future, why the other Archangel stands with his sword raised, refusing to let the shadow pass. But we cannot fight in your place without your agreement. This is the moment of consent, the moment where you say yes to the path heaven has carved for you, the battlefield of choice, child. If you could see what I see, you would understand why my voice carries both tenderness and command. I stand on a high place, looking down at a battlefield not of swords or blood, but of choices, moments, and voices that seem small, but carry the weight of destinies. I see hands reaching for you, some to lift you into the promises written over your life, others to pull you into waters too deep to escape. We are here to ensure you take the right hand. The other Archangel, his sword a blaze of light, is already cutting through a plan woven to trap you. But we need your agreement to keep the shield in place. The air around you is shifting, beloved. You may have felt it in the past hours, a sudden heaviness, a memory that surfaced without reason, a thought that made you pause. That was us, pressing truth into your mind, preparing you for this moment. You may have doubted your prayers, wondered if they reached beyond the ceiling of your room. But I tell you, every prayer you spoke was a key, turning locks you could not see. This message is not the door, it is the hand pulling you across the threshold. There is someone close to you, or soon to be close, whose intentions are not what they seem. They will come with a smile, with words that feel familiar, with an offer that seems too good to refuse, but beneath their words is a current that pulls away from peace. This is the danger we guard against, not a danger of violence, but of misdirection. A single agreement with the wrong voice could set your path on a detour that takes years to undo. That is why we are here, why heaven has counted these 7 minutes as sacred. I know you have been weary, beloved. I know there have been nights when you wondered if your tears were seen, if your struggles were known. They were. Every tear was collected, every cry was heard, every step you took was marked by heaven. You thought you were alone, but we were there guiding, guarding, whispering courage into your spirit. The other Archangel has walked ahead of you, clearing paths you thought were blocked, breaking chains you thought were unbreakable. And now, in this moment, we stand together to ensure you do not miss the turn that leads to your promise, the false and the true, beloved. Let me tell you how to recognize the false path when it comes. It will rush you, press you to decide without prayer, flatter you without honoring you. It will appeal to your impatience, to the part of you tired of waiting. It will promise ease, but leave you empty. You will feel it in the quiet spaces, a subtle unease, a tightening in your spirit. Trust that feeling. It is heaven's whisper, the voice of discernment. Pause in that moment, breathe, call on the name of God, and the truth will rise like dawn. The true path, the one we are guarding for you, will come with peace. It may not shout or sparkle, but it will settle your soul. It will feel like a door you can walk through without forcing it open. It will carry the presence of God, a stillness that says, "This is safe." When it comes, step boldly. That is where your answered prayers wait, where restoration lives. That is the path we are fighting to keep clear. You may wonder how you will know the difference when the moment arrives. The false will feel like a weight, even if it sparkles. It will demand your haste, your silence, your compromise. It will speak to the parts of you still healing, offering quick fixes for deep wounds. The true will feel like a release, even if it asks for courage. It will not rush you, but it will call you. It will not flatter, but it will honor. And when you stand in its presence, your spirit will exhale, as if it has found home after a long journey. Let me paint this for you, beloved. The false path will come dressed in urgency, its words polished like glass, but brittle beneath the surface. It will offer you what you want now, but at the cost of what you need later. It will speak to your fears, promising safety, but it will bind you to a cycle of striving. You will sense it in the way it avoids the light, perhaps in a conversation that feels rushed, a decision that demands you act before you pray, or an offer that feels too perfect to question. But question it, child, always question what does not invite God's presence. The true path, though quieter, will carry a different weight. It will not dazzle your eyes, but it will steady your heart. It may come as a person whose words align with truth, an opportunity that feels right even if it requires effort, or a moment of clarity that arrives like a sunrise after a long night. You will know it because it will not demand your soul in exchange for its promise. It will ask for your trust, your patience, your faith, but it will give you peace in return. Hold this distinction close, for it will be your shield when the moment comes. The promise of the coming day. See something else, beloved, a moment just days away, where a door locked for years will swing open. It will not be loud or grand, but it will be yours. We have been unlocking it, removing obstacles, aligning people and moments you could not arrange. Through that door is not just one blessing, but a convergence of answers, favor, connection, healing. You will see it and know it was heaven's hand. Do not doubt your readiness. The fact that you are still here, still reading, is proof you are prepared to carry what is coming. Doubt will try to speak, telling you this is too good, that you are not enough, that it will not last. Ignore it. Doubt is loudest before destiny arrives. When the moment comes, you will choose well, because you were warned, because you were loved, because heaven would not stop calling until you heard. I see a vision, child, of a place you will stand in soon. It is not far, perhaps a room, a conversation, a moment where everything aligns. You will feel the weight of years lift, as if the prayers you thought were forgotten have suddenly found their answer. This is not a dream. This is a plan, written before you took your first breath. The other archangel is already there, preparing the ground, ensuring that what comes to you is pure, untainted by the shadows that have tried to follow you. This moment will not come alone. It will bring with it a restoration of what you thought was lost, perhaps a relationship mended, a hope rekindled, or a purpose clarified. You will look back and see that every closed door, every tear, every struggle was not a denial, but a redirection. We closed those doors ourselves, beloved, because they led to places where your gifts would be used, but your soul would be drained. The path ahead will strengthen you, not diminish you. It will call you to courage, not compromise. The unseen fight, beloved. Let me tell you of the fight you cannot see. There are rooms where your name is spoken, some with love, others with envy. We have been there, unseen, intercepting words meant to harm you, bending plans meant to limit you. There is one in particular, a voice that seems kind, a face that seems safe, moving closer to you now. They carry an offer, a connection, a promise that will feel like an answer to your prayers. But it is not. It is a detour dressed as destiny. The other archangel has his eyes on them, his sword ready to cut through their words, if you give us permission. Without your agreement, we can guard, but we cannot fully intervene. This is why these 7 minutes are sacred. This is why I plead with you to stay. The choice you make in the coming hours will not just affect today, it will shape yours. The false path will promise speed, but deliver sorrow. The true path will ask for patience, but deliver joy. You will know the difference by the peace it brings. Peace is heaven's signature. Beloved, hold to it, and you will not falter. I know you have felt the weight of waiting, the ache of unanswered questions. You have wondered if your dreams were too big, if your hopes were too heavy. They were not. Every dream you carried was a seed planted by heaven, waiting for its season. That season is now. The soil has shifted, the rain has come, and the sprouting will be sudden. You will look around and see things moving into place, people, opportunities, moments that you could not have arranged. This is not chance. This is orchestration, conducted by the one who calls you by name. Let me tell you of a memory, beloved. A time when you felt a nudge, a quiet knowing to act or to wait. And you listened. Perhaps it was a decision to walk away from something that felt wrong, or a choice to stay when you wanted to run. Afterward, you saw why it mattered. That same knowing is alive in you now, stronger than before. We are feeding it with these words, strengthening it with clarity, so that when the moment comes, you will not hesitate. You will know, and you will move. The strength of your spirit, child. You are stronger than you know. You have walked through fires that would have consumed others, yet you stand. Every time you chose to rise after falling, to pray after doubting, to love after hurting, you are building a record in heaven. That record speaks for you now, even when you cannot speak for yourself. It is why we defend you so fiercely, why heaven invests in your protection, why the enemy is desperate to distract you. You are not just a person, you are a force, a light that disrupts the darkness without even trying. The other archangel, whose name is rarely spoken, has been tracing the steps of those who move toward you with hidden motives. He has seen their plans, heard their whispers, and he stands ready to dismantle them. But you must be awake when the moment comes. You must remember these words. Peace will never pressure you. Love will never demand your silence. Truth will never hide in shadows. Hold these as your guide, and you will walk unharmed. I see the battles you have fought, beloved, not with fists but with faith. Every time you chose kindness over revenge, hope over despair, prayer over silence, you are winning victories in the unseen. Those victories have built a foundation beneath you, a platform from which you will rise. The enemy knows this, which is why he sends distractions now, why he stirs old wounds, why he brings voices that seem familiar but carry a hidden edge. But we are here, and we are louder than those voices. Our light is brighter than their shadows, the vision of your future, beloved. Let me show you what I see beyond this moment. There is a place where you will stand, not in years, but in days. It is a place of alignment, where the prayers you whispered in secret find their answer in the open. You will see it in the eyes of someone who speaks truth, in the opportunity that arrives without strings, in the peace that settles over you like a mantle. This is not a vague hope, it is a promise, written in the ink of heaven's will. The other archangel is already there, clearing the way, ensuring that what meets you is worthy of you. This place will not look like you imagined. It may not come with fanfare or applause, but it will come with power. It will heal parts of your heart you stopped touching because the pain was too great. It will fill your hands with something you thought belonged to others, but was always meant for you. And when you step into it, you will feel the weight of years lift, as if every delay, every loss, every tear was a preparation for this moment. You were not delayed. Beloved, you were preserved. I see others watching you, some with love, some with envy. There are those who will be blessed by your rising, whose own paths will open because you chose the right one. There are others who will turn away, unable to bear the light you carry. Let them go. Their departure is not your loss, it is your freedom. The true ones, the ones meant to walk with you, will stay. They will recognize the shift in you, the moment you step into the fullness of what you were made for. The final call me. Beloved, the 7 minutes are nearly gone, but you are still here. That alone moves heaven. You have stayed, and in staying, you have agreed to let us finish what we began. The other archangel is still at work, dismantling what moves against you. I am still here, steadying your heart, speaking truth into your spirit. The moment is coming, perhaps a conversation, an offer, a choice. You will know it by the peace it brings or the pressure it demands. Trust the peace, step into it. And when you do, you will look back and smile, knowing you were warned, you were loved, you were ready, dark child. You are not behind, you are not alone, you are not unprotected. The wave is coming, and it will carry you further than you could walk in years. Every prayer you spoke, every tear you shed, every step you took, they were seen, they were kept, they were honored. Now is the hour of their answer. Walk in this knowing, and the light will be with you. We are with you. Heaven is with you. And when the crossroad comes, you will choose the path that leads to the fullness of what you were made for. You may feel a warmth in your chest now, a quiet strength rising. That is us, our wings brushing against your spirit, our voices echoing in your soul. The moment you step into will not catch you unaware. You will see the false for what it is, and you will choose the true. And when you do, the heavens will rejoice, for a child of light will have claimed their place in the story written before time began. Beloved, I see you standing at the edge of this moment, your heart open, your spirit listening. The other archangel has not moved from his post, his eyes fixed on the shadow that seeks to cross your path. But you are ready, you are fortified, you are loved. When the hour comes, you will know it, not because of fear, but because of the peace that will guide you like a star. This is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of its unveiling. Walk forward, child, the light is with you, and we are with you, now and always. But let me linger a moment longer, beloved, for there is more to say. The path ahead is not just about avoiding the false, it is about embracing the true with every fiber of your being. You have carried dreams that felt too heavy, hopes that seemed too distant. Those were not fantasies, they were glimpses of what heaven has already prepared. The weight you felt was not doubt, but the gravity of destiny pulling you closer. Every step you took, even the ones that felt like stumbles, was a movement toward this moment. I see the faces of those who will meet you on this path, Some will be strangers who carry the light of heaven in their eyes. Others will be familiar souls whose hearts will align with yours in ways you could not have planned. These are not random encounters, they are appointments set by the one who knows the end from the beginning. You will recognize them because they will speak life, not flattery. They will challenge you to rise, not to compromise. And when you stand with them, you will feel the strength of heaven's design holding you up. There is a moment coming, beloved, where you will look back on this message and see it as a turning point. You will remember the urgency, the warmth, the certainty that something was speaking directly to you. And you will smile, not because you avoided danger, but because you stepped into promise. The other Archangel and I will be there, unseen but present, watching as you walk through the door we have been guarding. And when you do, the heavens will sing, for a child of light will have found their place. The eternal promise echoed. You are not just a moment in time, you are a movement in eternity. Your life is a thread in a tapestry, so vast it spans generations. The choices you make now will echo in the lives of those who come after you, in the hearts of those who walk beside you, in the plans of heaven that rest on your shoulders. You are not small, beloved, no matter how the world has tried to make you feel. You are a flame, a force, a vessel of divine purpose. And we are here to ensure that purpose is not delayed. The other Archangel, his sword still raised, is watching the horizon of your life. He sees the shadows moving, but he also sees the light breaking through. He's clearing a path, not just for you, but for those whose destinies are tied to yours. You are not alone in this. Your rising will lift others. Your courage will inspire others. Your faith will open doors that others will walk through. This is why the enemy fights so hard to distract you, why he sends voices to confuse you, why he tries to dim your light, but he cannot succeed. Not when heaven has called your name, beloved. I want you to carry this message like a shield. Return to it when doubt creeps in, when the world grows loud, when the false path sparkles brighter than the true. Let it be the lens through which you see every offer, every voice, every moment. If it brings peace, it is yours. If it brings pressure, it is not. This is the filter heaven gives you. Use it, and you will walk unharmed. The 7 minutes may be fading, but their power remains. You have heard us, and that is enough. The moment is coming, and you are ready. You will not be caught unaware. You will not be swayed by shadows. You will step into the light, and it will be glorious. We are with you, beloved, now and always. Walk forward. The heavens are watching, and they are cheering you on.